wonderfully, having tons of fun. Beautiful day, awesome people. It feels great out here.
The Chattahoochee's banks here are heavily wooded, and there is more agricultural activity. That means fewer people and less surface runoff with its mud and silt getting into the river. This is very different from the heavily developed sections north of Atlanta that the paddlers saw earlier.
There's also an unbelievable resource from Peachtree Creek down to Franklin, 65 miles or so, that has been written off and has been invisible for decades. It was going to be treated as a drainage channel, as just the runoff for this growing city. And without recognition that a community can grow and we can have clean rivers and we can have enough water in rivers and we can have healthy river systems. It takes time, yes, it takes money, but what else is important for ourselves, our children, and our grandchildren but clean rivers to do the kinds of things that you've been doing?
Local governments and conservation organizations are trying not to repeat the mistakes made by Metro Atlanta and local governments north of the city in letting development get too close to the river. It is not a perfect world here either, but there is recognition that the forces of man and nature need to work better together. The river is seen as a resource, not a sewer line.
As people understand, I think most people are good people and they don't want to hurt the river. They just don't know about it.
The farther the paddlers move from Atlanta over the final 3 days of the trip, the greater are the rewards of being on this river. The Chattahoochee Hill Country Conservancy, the Trust for Public Land and Nature Conservancy, and others are working to protect the river here. It is paying off. The music of water and the laughter of the paddlers began to return. This little riffle is up Bear Creek, a half-day's easy paddle from the last water treatment plant. Vigilance will always need to be maintained, but the clean water from this one stream helps dilute the bigger river more quickly. It serves as an example of what might be possible in the Atlanta metro area.
Around this whole country, there are nonprofit organizations that are using a variety of tools to protect and take back their home waters. Basically to say, we know these rivers are important for a whole variety of uses, but we, the people, demand that they be kept clean for ourselves and for future generations.